All right, so we're back with another video, and this video we're going to be doing Miami, Florida. We just did Orlando a couple of minutes ago. Um, I had a comment from Cultural Gods said, "I am with these guys. Can you show Miami area out of Florida going over the road? I have a 53-foot drop deck, can carry RVs, boats, open trailers, and delivery vans." He's in the 18 wheeler game. Has a 53-foot drop deck, so he can fit quite a bit. The guys he was talking about are 6424 here. Looks like that's Sprucey and Livy and Hernandez. They both asked about Florida as well. So we did Orlando, and we're doing Miami. That should give us a good area of Florida within a 100-mile radius of both of those of what Florida is pushing out. So up here, I got operable vehicles. It's $1 per mile at least. It's Miami, and it's a 100-mile radius of Miami. And I have both open and enclosed up here. So starting off, it's going to be a 2009 Bentley Continental. That is Boca Raton to River Forest, Illinois. It is $1,400, 1,353 miles, and it's $1.03 per mile. That is definitely not a enclosed rate, in my opinion. Yeah, okay, make sure I start this video. Definitely not an enclosed rate, in my opinion. $1.03. Again, in the other video I mentioned that I did the other day, what you're seeing is a lot of during the winter time months, they send all of these exotic cars down to Florida, of course, by enclosed means. And then when it starts to warm up or to warmer areas, and when it starts to warm up, they send them back home. Those that are the big dogs, they got the money and all that good stuff like that. That vacation down in Florida when it's colder in their climates and so on and so on. So that's what you're seeing. You're seeing an influx of these exotic luxury cars going back to their several destinations. This one in particular, I wouldn't mess with. Because even if you put it on an open bed, let's say a rock hits it or something of that nature, they say some damage happened to it, that's going to be an expensive claim, even though this is a 2009 Bentley. Um, so to me, that's not worth it, enclosed or open. And more than likely, this broker charged them out of the you know what, but they're definitely not putting the money out there for it to be transported properly. So next, 2023 BMW 535. I think we're showing what 111 things, so we're gonna try to run through it quickly. Boca Raton to Daytona Beach, Florida. It's $350, 223 miles, $1.57 per mile. We got a 2011 Mercedes Benz that is in Boca Raton, Florida to Naples, Florida. $150, 120 miles, $1.25 per mile. 2016 Rolls Royce Dawn. That is in Boca Raton to Naples. Um, and it is paying $300, 124 miles, and it's paying $2.42 per mile. That's more of an enclosed rate. Got two mixed vehicles, Boca Raton to Chatham, New Jersey. Both of them are enclosed. And again, cheap broker, not paying a decent rate. What vehicles are there? Got a Mercedes class, 2017 Mercedes S class, and a 2014 Bentley Flying Spur. Only paying $1.08 per mile for both per vehicle. It's $2,700 total. It's 1,245 miles. I wouldn't take that open or enclosed. Run into a 2018 Mercedes-Benz GT. It is in Boca Raton, Florida to Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Boca Raton must be a rich area where a lot of rich folks like to go. Folk with money. $1,300 and $1,350. It's 1,175 miles, $1.15 per mile. Again, uh, more than likely that's a cheap brokerage putting out cheap, extremely cheap rates for enclosed vehicles. 2008 Honda Civic. It's in Coral Springs, Florida to Oakland Park. $75. It's 20 miles and it's $3.75 a mile. Got Davie, Florida to North Miami. It's going to be 2017 Honda Elantra, $53.05. 17 miles is $3.12 a mile. 2023 Subaru Outback, Davie, Florida to Miami Lakes, $60, 19 miles, $3.16 per mile. Got 2021 Ford F-150 Super Duty or Super Snakes. What in the world was that? Davie, Florida to Winter Park, Florida. It's $250, 226 miles, $1.11 a mile. Wouldn't be interested in pickup truck, need more money. 2021 Chevy Silverado. It's going to be Davie, Florida to Fort Pierce, Florida. $100, 100 miles, $1 a mile. Pickup truck wouldn't do it. 2023 Jaguar needs some more money. I would ask for anyway. Is what I'm saying. 2023 Jaguar F-Type. This is going to be enclosed Delray Beach to Grosse Point, Michigan. $1,400, 1,366 miles. That is definitely not worth it. I don't know what in the world they're doing with these enclosed rates, but these are definitely not enclosed rates, man. In the world where you see open car hauler or open trailer vehicles paying more than enclosed trailer, man, that's something wrong with that picture for real. Because these are supposed to be exotic type cars. Matter of fact, let's look at it real quick. It's a Jaguar. We know it's going to be exotic, but let's see what we got. Right, so you want me to put this in an enclosed trailer, right? And you only want to pay me $1.03. And this looks like it's a coupe. It's a two-door car, exotic vehicle, obviously. I wonder what's the price on them. I mean, look at this. Is this the hubcap? Exactly what it looks like. Just the hubcap is $500, right? I don't know why exotic car would have a hubcap, but that one up there has that. Let's see. Give me a price. Give me a price. All right, so coupe $73,400, a convertible $76,700. So that's a expensive car. It's expensive than the normal regular everyday guy can handle it. You go to a bank and get that. That's going to be a luxury loan, not just a regular loan. But you want me to transport that in an enclosed vehicle for $1.02 per mile. Kick rocks, for real. That's crazy. And they got two of them listed. So we'll keep going. 2009 Volkswagen Jetta, Delray Beach to Point St. Lucie, excuse me, Florida. Port St. Lucie, not Point. Port St. Lucie, Florida. It's going to be $110, 64 miles, $1.72 a mile. Backlot cars. I ain't never seen y'all pay that much for a car. Woo! 2024 Volkswagen. What is this? Atlas, uh, Door, Florida to Daytona Beach, Florida. It's $280, 268 on the miles, $1.04 per mile. Got a 2024 Honda Odyssey. I'm not sure why anybody would send that enclosed. But with the cheap price they're charging or paying out, they might tell the tale. Fort Lauderdale, Florida to Beaufort, Georgia. $700, 674 miles, and it's $1.04 a mile. I wouldn't do that enclosed. That'd definitely be open all day. 2019 Tesla Model X got a Fort Lauderdale, Florida to Fort Myers, $145, the 135 miles, $1.07 per mile. These are not really paying that good compared to what the Orlando area was paying out because their Florida was paying pretty good. You got a 2021 Porsche 911. Now, why don't they want this in the enclosed? This is more what you'll put in the enclosed, and that's more of the enclosed price. Fort Lauderdale, Florida to West Palm Beach, Florida, it's $150, 51 miles, and it's $2.94 per mile. 2020 Ford Escape. Come on, bro. Ford Escape can pay $3.33 a mile, but these enclosed vehicles can pay that cheap rate. It should be ashamed of themselves. Fort Lauderdale to Pompano Beach, but granted, it's going a short distance. 15 miles, $50, $3.33 per mile. Got two vehicles listed. Service Fort Lauderdale to Miami, $160, 24 miles, and it's $3.33 per mile per vehicle. The vehicles are a Kia Soul. You wouldn't even feel that little baby back there. Neither would you feel that a Kia Sportage. That's an easy run there. Two mixed vehicles again, Fort Lauderdale to Miami, Kia Forte, Chevy Equinox. Both of those are small vehicles. That's a Certus, $130. It's 28 miles and it's $2.32 per mile per vehicle. Got four mixed vehicles up here: Fort Lauderdale to Pembroke Pines. It's $320, 8 miles. I would book both of these or just book this thing right here by itself, even if I had to make two or, make one or two trips, because you're looking at a Toyota Corolla, you're looking at a Ford Escape, Kia Soul, Toyota Corolla. All of those are small vehicles. They're 2023s and they're only going 8 miles for $320. That's $10 a mile. It's not bad at all. Three mixed vehicles to Certus, Fort Lauderdale to Miami. We got small babies again, Nissan Rogues, two of them, and a Kia Sportage. It's $190, 26 miles, $2.44 per mile per vehicle. Not bad at all. 2018 Nissan NV200. That's going to be a van look type, but it's going to be the small. It's like a cargo van. It's going to be the small, look like minivan type, but it's more commercial style. Fort Lauderdale, Florida to Naples, Florida, $150, 118 miles, and $1.27 per mile. Got 2013 Hyundai Veloster. It's going to be Hialeah, Florida to Fort Lauderdale, Hialeah. It's a 2013 Honda Veloster. I think I said that. That's $80, 24 miles, $3.33 per mile. You got two mixed vehicles. Hob Sound, Florida to Plant City, Florida. It's $325, $1.63 per mile. It's a dollar. 163 miles, and it's $1 per mile. And that is two. What have we got? Two F-150s. Wouldn't touch them. Not worth it. They definitely just kick out some more money for that. 2023 Mercedes Benz. What we got? E450. Hollywood, Florida to Brookhaven, Georgia. $700. Not worth it. It's enclosed. 657 miles, $1.07 per mile. Wouldn't touch it. Open or enclosed. Again, when you're transporting expensive vehicles, man, you have to be careful. You have to weigh your options. You want to be paid $1.07 a mile and risk having a claim if something bad were to happen even outside of your control. Having to pay a claim for $1.07 a mile, $700, it's not worth it. Make sure what you're hauling is worth your time and worth the effort that you put into it. 2015 Acura TLS, Hollywood, Florida to Miami, Florida, $60, 20 miles, $3 per mile. Got 2027 Silverado, Hollywood, Florida to Bradenton, Florida. It's $220, 220 miles, $1 per mile. Got another enclosed vehicles. This is a 2023 GMC 1500. Wouldn't do it. It's not worth it. Hollywood, Florida to this is Helena, Montana. 2,900 is what they're paying. Seems to be a lot of money, huh? Nope. It's 2,715 miles, $1.07 a mile, and they want it enclosed. Get out of here. 2012 Toyota Camry. Homestead, Florida to Hollywood, Florida, $57.67. That's 42 miles, $1.37 a mile. Already, y'all used to do a little bit better than that now. What's going on? 2014 Toyota Corolla. This is Bayamo Auto Sales. Homestead, Florida to Hialeah, Florida. 2014 Toyota Corolla. I think I said that. It's $100, 28 miles, $3.57 per mile. What is going on with my arm, man? 2021 Toyota Corolla, Backlot Cars, Homestead, Florida to Lauderdale Lakes, Florida, $65, 57 miles, $1.14 per mile. All right, United Road, Homestead to Dora. They have two of those listed up here. One is a 2021 Honda CRV. It's $90. Then they have another one listed up here that's a 2021 Ford Transit. That's $125. Why is the mileage? Oh no, I said it wrong. Okay. So you got Homestead to Dora. That one is the Honda CRV. It's paying $90 for 25 miles. It's $3.60 per mile. Then you have the Transit that's going to Davie, Florida from Homestead. and it's $125, 65 miles, and $1.92 per mile. Okay, gotcha. 2019 Cobalt 25 SC something. Okay, so this is a boat on a trailer. This is I don't know what that is. Islamorada, Florida to, I know I'm killing that name, Burlington. I'm assuming that's Wisconsin. It's 2,150. It's 1,537 miles. It's $1.47 per mile. So that's a boat on a trailer. Really not giving. It look like it's 25-foot long, probably. I think that's what it's saying. 25-foot long trailer. Okay. 1990 Dodge 3500 Jupiter, Florida to Punta Gorda, Florida. It is $260, 137 miles, $1.90 per mile. You got a 2018 F-150 Jupiter to Sebring, Florida. It's $130, 91 miles, and it's $1.43 per mile. You got a 2014 Porsche 911. Again, these sorry prices on the enclosed. Key Largo, Florida to Ponte Vedra Beach, Vedra Beach, excuse me, Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida. $500, 392 miles, $1.28 per mile. So it's 392 miles. No, that's not worth it. And that's enclosed. Then you turn around, you got a 2023 Range Rover. That's not worth it. That's going from Key Largo to Lafayette Hill, $1,300. It's $1.04 a mile, 248 miles. That's supposed to be enclosed. Cheap auto transit income. You're definitely cheap. Lake Worth, Florida to Birmingham, Alabama. It's a 2024 need enclosed 3-car hauler. Okay, so you're pulling a trailer pretty much, but you're only paying $1.36. Or is it saying you need an enclosed car trailer? I think it's saying you need it enclosed. And why would you need a 3-car hauler? How many cars are you sending for $925? Jesus. 2024 Ford Escape, Lake Worth Beach, Florida to Daytona Beach, Florida. $220, 206 miles, and it's $1.09 per mile. Orlando area was definitely way better on the local stuff. 2017 Kia Sorento. It is Lighthouse Point, Florida to Jupiter, Florida. $65, 50 miles, $1.30 per mile. Two mixed vehicles. This is Chi, I'ma just say, Florida to Wilder, Tennessee. Let's see what they're sending. These look like boats. That's definitely a boat. A C-Nymph 22, so it's 22 feet, 22.5 feet long, V-haul, and it's already on a trailer. You have 2007 Dodge single cab Ram 1500. They are paying $1,700 for them both to go 824 miles, $1.03 per mile per vehicle. 1997 Volkswagen Class B motorhome is Marathon, Florida to Davenport, Florida. $750, $345, and it's $2.17 per mile. Big boy. I don't know if that'd be worth the price. 2013 Ford F450. It's going to be Marco Island, Florida to Niceville, Florida. $651, 602 miles, $1.08 per mile. We got two mixed vehicles, Marco Island to Fort Lauderdale. It's going to be Chevrolet Corvette and a Mercedes Benz SI class. 2011, 2002, and it's $275, 125 miles, and $1.10 per mile. 1978 Volkswagen Beetle. It's going to be Marco Island to Greensboro, Georgia. $950, 614 miles, $1.55 per mile. Got a 2022 Ram 1500, Margate, Florida to Delray Beach, Florida, $130, 22 miles, and it's $5.91 per mile. And then you got a 2024 Moki, I'm assuming, golf cart. It's going to be Miami, Florida to Captive, Florida. It's $300, 167 miles, and it's $1.80 per mile. Not bad for a golf cart. We're gonna skip through some of these. These are not really looking as good as they look in Orlando. Um, what's this one? This is a 2021 Mercedes Benz. Um, what is it exactly? GT53. It's from Miami to Pompano Beach. $100, 34 miles, $2.94 per mile. Got four vehicles listed here. You got a Chevrolet 2024 Chevy Trax, 23 Chevy Trailblazer, 24 Chevrolet Silverado 1500, and a 24 Chevrolet Trailblazer from Miami to Green Acres, Florida. $425, 66 miles, and it's $1.61 per mile per vehicle. This stands 2018 Honda Sonata, Miami to Port Everglades, $75, 28 miles, and it's $2.68 per mile. 2019 Honda Accord, Miami to Pompano Beach, $75 is 53 miles, and it's $1.42 a mile. You got a 2000 Ford Ranger. Why does it feel like something's in my nose? Miami, Florida to Fort Lauderdale, Florida is $50, 22 miles, $2.27 per mile. Stand by for a second. Let me get me some water. All right, let's continue. We got a 2019 Volkswagen Tiguan. Um, Miami, Florida to Dora, Florida is $90, 30 miles. It's $3 per mile. United Road. Carvana. All right. Two mixed vehicles. Got a 23 Chevy Traverse and you got a 19 Buick Envision. $112.12, 15 miles. So they're paying $3.74 per vehicle per mile. Thank you, little sir. Hmm? Maybe if the house is clean. 2022 1500 Miami, Florida to Delray Beach. Close my door, sir. Thank you. $105, 63 miles, and it's $1.67 per mile. 2022 Regal L. What is this? Marina to Marina, so it's going to be a boat. Miami to Miami, $200, 17 miles, and it's $11.76 per mile. Let's see, we're going to skip a few. What's this? Two mixed vehicles, Assertus, Miami to Miami. You know, sometimes you look at these and you think these people are crazy, and I think they are too. I've literally taken some vehicles like this. It's $150. It's 3 miles, and it's $25 per mile per vehicle. Right? You are picking up like literally right here, and you're dropping right here. I've done that here, picking up I think from the Nissan place and taking it 2 miles down the road to the auction, and they're paying $90 per vehicle. And it's like, man, y'all can drive this there. This is crazy. But they kick it out though. So that's not bad there. Um, hmm. You got another set of them. You got two mixed vehicles, Miami to Miami. See something like this, I'll jump up there. I'll go ahead and grab both of those. Um, wouldn't even really think about it. Just grab them. You know, you could take them at some point in time. They'll probably want them rather quickly, but you can take these fairly easy. It's two mixed vehicles going 3 miles, and then two mixed vehicles going 5 miles. $140, 5 miles, $14 a mile. Then the vehicles are Toyota Corolla, Toyota Corolla. I think for the other one, I don't know if I read this out. Those were a Kia Forte and a Kia Soul. Those are small vehicles, you barely even feel them. Miami to Margate, you got $160, 36 miles, $2.22 per mile, two vehicles. I'm assuming these are going to be small babies too. Kia Forte and a Honda HRV. Here you got Miami to Miami, two mixed vehicles, $140, 11 miles, $6.36 per mile. Chevy Trailblazer, Equinox. See, these type vehicles right here, I would snatch those up in a heartbeat. Um, Maybe not that one, right? But that one, absolutely. And even this one, as long as I can stack it with something else, I'll definitely take it. 2023 Chevy Trailblazer, $90, 60 miles is $100.50 per mile. For the haters, you definitely don't want to take that by yourself. All right, you want to stack some vehicles with it. Let's make sure we clarify. 2023 Honda HR-V, Miami to Miami, $70. $5 a mile, $14 per mile. That's not bad. Um, 2018 Ford F59. What is that? I don't know, but let's see. Piques the interest. Got to be some type of truck. Yeah, as I thought. How much are they paying for that? So this is going to be your milkman truck here, $2,400, 1,352 miles. I wouldn't even take it, not that far anyway, and definitely not paying $1.78. Some things are just not worth the headache unless you got to go that way anyway. You got a 2018 Freightliner Cascadia, I'm assuming. That is in Miami to Saratoga. Is that okay? Sarasota, excuse me. Florida is $800, 221 miles, and it's $3.62 per mile. You got another Freightliner Cascadia, going the same way, same pay. So you got, hold on, you got one, two, three, four. So you got four of them. Let's make sure they're different order numbers. That's 214. That's 230. So when you see a vehicle that you think it might be listed twice, go ahead and check the order ID number, the ending of it anyway. The quick way to do it, that's 256. And this one is 279. So that should be four different vehicles. Um, they're all paying $800. They're 221 miles, and they're $3.62 per mile. They're all going to from Miami to Sarasota, Florida, and that is a new transport. New, primarily they deal with commercial vehicles or business type vehicles. 2012 Chevrolet Cruze, Miami to Fort Pierce. It's $135. Oh man, Reddy, what is going on? Y'all don't post these that low. $135.01, and it's 134 miles, and it's $1.01 per mile. Mm. 2010 Rib boat. Is that inflatable? Okay. It's going from Miami to San Diego, California, $3,500, 226 miles, 2,656 miles. Excuse me, it's $1.32 per mile. Not worth the headache, in my opinion. 2023 Ram 2500, Miami to Tampa, $400, 274 miles, and it's $1.46 per mile. Got 2008 Saab 9-3, Miami Beach, Florida to Grand Rivers, Kentucky. $1,367. It's 124,024 miles. $1.33 per mile. That's supposed to be enclosed. That is not an enclosed price. 2013 BMW X5 Sport. Miami Gardens to West Palm Beach, Florida. $80, 57 miles, $140. Let's skip some. We won't skip that one. That looks like a pretty decent price. 2018 Ford Focus, Naples to Fort Myers. It's going to be $100, 37 miles, $2.70 per mile. 2020 Audi Q5. It's Naples to Miami, $175, 107 miles, and it's $1.64 per mile. That's a boat, not worth the price. Let's skip. Let's skip some. I'm telling you, man, these enclosed prices they have out here are straight garbage. We got a 2016 Boat Pursuit. I want to see what that is. Okay, kind of a big boy. It is paying going from Palm Beach Gardens, Florida to East Falmouth. Massachusetts, as I'm assuming that's what that is. It is paying $3,000. It's 1,450 miles, and it's $2.07 per mile. 2022 Ford Escape, Palm City, Florida to Orlando, Florida. It's going to be $240, 129 miles, and it is $1.86 per mile. You got a 2022 Nissan Leaf. Wholesale Express, it's going to be Palmetto Bay to North Miami Beach. $100, 32 miles, $3.13 per mile. You got a 2022 Chrysler Pacifica. Uh, Pembroke Pines to Delray Beach. It's $95, 49 miles, $1.94 per mile. Skip that. That's 2019 Honda Pilot. It's going to be Pompano Beach to Miami Lakes, Florida. Excuse me. $60, 35 miles, $1.71 per mile. 2022 Dodge Challenger, Pompano Beach to Naples. It's going to be a $250, 115 miles, and it's $2.17 per mile. That's enclosed. 2000, and let's skip that. That's not a great price. What is this for? $5 a mile. 1993 Chevrolet Step Van. It is going from Tavernier, Florida to Petersburg, Virginia, and it is paying $5,800. It's 993 miles, and it's $5.84 per mile. Let's see. Asserti is back with one of them slow mile trips, 8 miles. Whoever that is talking in there, tell them to be quiet. I'm on the video. West Palm Beach, Florida to Green Acres, Florida. Two mixed vehicles. It's $130, 8 miles, $8.13 per mile. We got a 2023 Kia Forte and a 23 Chevy Equinox. Rady Logistics, shame on you, posting that low price. They ain't like y'all. All right. Ooh, okay, what's this? West Palm Beach, Florida to West Palm Beach, Florida. 15 miles. 2019 Chevy Equinox. It's $100 and 15 miles, $6.67 per mile. It's not bad. Yellowfin Logistics. My man, I believe this is that company that did a interview. I think I said it in another video, but my man did an interview with um Truck and Hustle with the guy there, and I think he's the owner of Yellowfin. And anybody that's trying to be a broker in the business, is a good video to go look at. Again, that's Truck and Hustle. The guy tells you how to get leads on trying to get customers and all of that type of stuff like that, and how he got started in the business, and he gives out a lot of game on it. So that's something to look into. Um, and I think that's his company. I'm gonna have to look that up and see to be sure. So it's 1999 Ford Ecoline. It's gonna be a van, West Palm Beach, Florida to Dania Beach. $100, 51 miles, $1.96 per mile. Got a 2019 Nissan Altima. It's West Palm Beach, Florida to Pompano Beach, $75, 36 miles, $2.08 per mile. You got a 2006 International. Assuming this is going to be a big boy. West Palm Beach, Florida to Laureus, South Carolina. Come on, y'all can get some more money for that. $1,200, 646 miles, $1.86 per mile. Enclosed price, not worth even reading out. They should be ashamed of themselves. Auction direct transport. All right, West Palm Beach to Winter Garden, Florida. It's 2019 Ferrari. Porton. What is that? Portofino is what it looked like. Portofino. It's $400, 176 miles, $2.27 a mile. That's an enclosed they want. Quite natural with a Ferrari. Think they could pay us some more though. Skip that one. That's going to be 2004 Ford F-750, West Palm to Foley, Alabama, $1,000, 646 miles, $1.55 per mile. And that was not even worth really reading out, but we'll, since this is the last one. 2020 Lincoln Naturalist, West Palm Beach to Inverness, Florida. It's $250, 230 miles, $1.09 a mile. So that's going to be it for this one. Now, honestly, in comparison to the Orlando area to the Miami area, they seem to be paying a lot more in the Orlando area versus in the Miami area. I am interested in seeing this right here. Let me look up. Let's see, Tallahassee, because that should include the area of Pensacola and all that type of stuff. Just for giggles to see how much they're paying up there. See, because that should be picking up. Let me see if I see Pensacola. Well, it got to be. If it's getting Dothan. Dothan is one of those that you'll run straight down to Pensacola. I've been there quite a bit coming from Tennessee, running straight down here. Or either crossing from Miami, running down here near Mobile and all that type of stuff like that. But Dothan, I think, is on. Where is it at? Because you should be going straight into somewhere near Pensacola from Dothan, not into a Mobile area. So I want to find it real quick just to pique my memory. There it is over here. Okay, not Pensacola, Panama. I'm saying that wrong because Dothan, Alabama is here. And I know once you're going down from Atlanta, because that's usually where I go from, after hitting a few cars up in this area, you're coming straight down 85. It hits you 185. It hits you down. What is this? 431. You hit Eufaula, Dothan, then you come straight down here towards where's Panama? I know where you're at. You're somewhere in here because I used to run this area right here quite a bit. Every time I came into Florida, just about I was coming through that area right there. Then, of course, I would run from Pensacola to Panama and all that type of stuff like that. But let's see what they have up here. I just want to see if they're paying more up that way. Really doesn't look like it based off of the prices. Let's see if we can find a Florida to Florida run. So Havana, Florida to Panama City. It's a 2012 Dodge Charger, $250, 95 miles, $2.63 per mile. Let's find another Florida to Florida. You got Jasper to Daytona Beach, $350, 180 miles, $1.94 per mile. Midway to Pensacola. Okay, so just looking at the prices, man, it looks like it is way more vehicles in that Orlando area that is paying much decent because I think in the Orlando area it was 165 up there, and that was at $2 a mile. So it seemed to be that Orlando area, man, that 100-mile radius around Orlando seems to be where it is. You know, a lot of cars are really moving at as compared to North Florida and compared to South Florida, down near Miami and up near Tallahassee. Orlando seems to be somewhere in the area where it's at. But hopefully that gives you guys a good idea of the Florida area. That's going to be it for this one. Next video, I think we're going to Los Angeles, and let's see what's in that area right there. All right, so I'll catch y'all on the next one, which is going to be in a few minutes. Not bad on the timing for this video. Okay, I'm out. Peace.